This is my new hobby for winter. It was about a week ago. I got off work, I came home, I made dinner, and by then it's 6 p.m., ready for my evening. And I kind of just sat there. I didn't have any particular game to play at the moment. I had some chores I needed to do, and especially with winter coming where I'm at, it's getting dark at 5 o'clock. And do you know what comes with that? My seasonal depression. It comes in swinging, and I'm left not knowing what to do or having anything to occupy my time in a productive and relaxing manner. I want to do something with my time, but I don't want that something to feel like a job. And so it's time for a hobby, and one I enjoy. And maybe you need one too. So we are going to cover the significance of a hobby. What if the hobby feels like a job? And then what is the point of a hobby?
Side note, as I was prepping this video, I actually did find a game that has me hooked, and that game is Elden Ring Night Rain. So, join me in today's video and watch me be decent at best at this game.
Part 1. The importance of having a hobby just for you and just for the purpose of doing something fun, relaxing, or enjoyable for yourself. First off, what is the significance of having a hobby? Hobbies are a way for you to have some control or semblance of what you want to do with your time. It is a method of which you can choose. A lot in our life right now is out of our hands. We can't control what the world is going to do, what the economy will do, or sometimes the responsibilities that we have. So choice becomes a powerful thing. Some days you will have some free time, free of necessities that need to get done or of things on a deadline. And with that, you have a choice. A choice to do something for you. Something you decide upon. A hobby can be anything you enjoy. Some people enjoy exercising, reading, playing games, making art, etc. And I'm choosing to paint these miniatures. On nights that I have free time to relax, I pull out the minis, the paints, the brushes, and I sit down and I focus on something that brings me joy. And I feel satisfied and relaxed and ultimately happy with the time I spent. A hobby uses the parts of our brains that aren't usually engaged in our day-to-day activities. As we grow up, we start to move into the working world and lifestyles where we don't get to be creative all the time. According to studies, hobbies provide many benefits that activate those parts of the brains that are more dormant than they used to be. They have effects on your mood, a reduction in stress, an increased sense of self, and depending on the hobby, it can help physical performance as well as improve immune function and less pain. Meanwhile, some hobbies unlock a wealth of social benefits, including combating loneliness, supporting social skills, and they can lead to building good-for-you habits and routines. A hobby allows you to do something for yourself while reducing stress, improving skills, and providing happiness and freedom in your life. So now that we got some of the technical benefits a hobby can provide, we're going to move on to part 2. The lesson in which the hobbies give that you need to do things for yourself because you like them. Whatever you choose or actively have, it's important to understand the lesson in which the hobby is trying to teach us. Do things because you like them. In these recent years where there has been a surge in having to workify everything you do, the advent of the internet and social media, everything has the possibility to be content. And yes, this does provide for people to be sharing what they do and an avenue to learn new things, hobbies, and mindsets. However, it can reach a point where it changes the reason for the hobby in the first place. You can find you no longer are doing the hobby because you want to, but you may have to do it because you need to get a video out, or you need to be able to provide the result of the hobby to someone, an ethereal someone. I even found myself doing this with my new hobby. I started painting the minis and I thought to myself, I could really set up a tripod, film myself painting these minis, and do a voiceover and provide videos on the internet to watch. Part of that, I'm going to be honest, still think it's a good idea. However, I can't have that be the reason I do this. I just got a hobby that I do for relaxation, and immediately I wanted to turn that into work. Why do we want to do this? And with social media, and for those in America, you've got the quote-unquote American dream. Society can sometimes view not working as a waste of time, and that's not it at all. It's a way to live as a person, to do things for yourself and be happy and refreshed, and for when those working times are there. And so you then must be asking yourself, well, Connor, then what is the point to this? And the point is, there isn't one. The point of the hobby is to be pointless. Not entirely, but it's supposed to be for the sake of doing it. Doing it for the sake of improvement, for the sake of enjoyment, or maybe you just want something to activate different parts of your brain. And so now, I want to ask you something. What do you do for yourself? What do you want to do that will make you happy and is something that you can take to a serious level that you want to? Do you want to learn to play an instrument and challenge yourself to be really good, to learn certain songs on a time frame? Or do you want to paint a miniature just because you like to? I challenge you to find something, or if you already have that hobby to which you really enjoy, I challenge you to find some more time for that, or to find a different avenue in which you can explore a hobby that you love, to find something and allow yourself to enjoy it just because you want to. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video, and we will see you in the next one.